threading the Elna Supermatic. It's got a spool pin on the back. And it's got a thread guide on the top back, a thread guide just behind the head, and then it comes down through the tensioner here, and after it comes up the tensioner, it goes in the take-up arm, and then there's a thread guide on the front of the machine and a thread guide on the needle bar, and then it threads from front to back through the needle. Trim that thread off square. Okay. Loading a bobbin. The bobbin case and door are behind the needle, and you need to drop the bobbin in so it unrolls counterclockwise, and then it goes through one hook and loops around to the front, and you can close the door and draw the thread up. To wind a bobbin on the Elna Supermatic, the bobbin winder snaps into place. There's a clutch nut on the end of the hand wheel that needs to be loosened, and then the bobbin has a special notch in it. So, see, there's a pinch drive, so you have to rotate the bobbin until it drops onto that. Oh, let me see where this slot is in this. There's the slot. As you can see, it's like excitingly tricky to hit. There we go. Now it's slid on there because it's on the slot. And then the thread goes from the spool through the first guide on top here, and then back to the bobbin to wind on the bobbin. There's no tensioner, just the thread path. Alright, one of the main features of the Elna Supermatic is the Elna disc, which is their name for stitch pattern discs. So the Elna disc system for the Supermatic has two styles of disc, and there's a little tool to get under and remove them, but there's double height and single height discs. They got the pattern printed on them, so this is a simple fat to narrow stitch, and this is a stretch stitch. The double height has a reverse control with it too. There's a drive pin on the mechanism, Some of the discs have a white circle painted that matches the hole underneath for drive. And like this disc, there's no hole painted, but it matches the number 102 on the top of the disc. So you set it in there to make sure it's on the pin. Put this retainer nut in place. And then the stitch width adjuster is here. So 0 means 0 width, and then switch it to 4 to engage the lower part of the disc. And then the upper part of the disc is it controls the stitch length module here. It's got the regular 0 to 4 forward. This is reverse, so that's forward. And then there's the A for automatic. And A is engaged with the disc. So you can see the disc is making this part move. Whereas now it's just in regular mode. So it's not using the reverse feed section of the stitch disc. And then set both these to 0. Remove the nut here. And use our little lifter to help pop them off. So I don't even know how many are made. This machine came with 8. And I'm just going to stick the plain zigzag disc back in it.